Okay, so for this next bit, we'll cover the process of quantization for the vector fields of the hand, poitether, and poihead. This is a completely different system from the Cartesian hand field, and its purpose is to define direction, orientation, and momentum instead of position. Once again, we start with a circle, but this time we're going to divide it up radially, like a pie, or more accurately, I would say a clock. We can divide it up into any number of equal parts, but the most important number is probably 8, like this. You always number clockwise, ending at the top like a clock. So again, our clock has 8 hours in it, essentially. The order of the numbers is integral to the notation system, so it's very important that you think clockwise from the top, like a clock. The number of subdivisions of the circle is called the resolution. Typically, we just abbreviate it as res. And when we talk about it in notation, we usually notate it as res 12, res 24, or res whatever the number of subdivisions is. In this case, we're in res 8. Each of these lines represents a vector that can be used to define direction, orientation, or momentum. There's always an additional point at the center of the circle represented by the number 0, which is used to define some form of neutral value, either no direction, possibly the poihead being very close to the hand, or 0 momentum. It's probably best to think of these as arrows radiating from the center outwards, like this. Each arrow is pointing in a unique quantified direction that you can use to describe the physical state of your hand and prop in 2D.